I won SBR Sports Picks. He's Mike Brenner. I'm Peter Lojak. We're the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com. Hashtag AskSBR. We're talking with Joe Gavassi from winningsportsadvice.com about a bunch of Thursday college basketball games. And it's every week.
This video
oh, yeah. And especially because every week we talk about Gonzaga. Yeah. And this team, Gonzaga, 18-4-1 against the spread overall on the year.
Make
Unbelievable.
That up either. That
wow.
is huge. 9-1 at home.
Wow. Yeah. And so now here we are in the same situation. Gonzaga, a huge home favorite, 23 against San Francisco. Their last home game, they were a 21-point favorite, covered easily. Before that, 27-point home favorite, covered easily.
Yes.
So Gonzaga is covering these things. It's not a fluke. It's not by slim margins. I don't know. Is this just the utter no-brainer of the entire season? Until further notice, take Gonzaga no matter what. What do you think, Mike Brennan?
Well, and I've cashed with them on the half and the games in the last few, the run that they're on. All right, these two teams already met 95-80. Gonzaga got the win. Okay, and that was early January. It was before Gonzaga was close, up here. Now they're number one. They're playing like it. I really think the edge is going to be on the first half myself personally. 4-3 on the road ATS San Francisco, so they're not terrible on the road, but you're going up against an ATS beast, which now has so much momentum since the last time they faced them. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Gonzaga just gets another damn 30-point win or whatever. I'm going to be banking on the first half, and I'm dying to hear what Jumpin' Joe's got to say about this one.
I'd be shocked if he says anything other than just to ride the train and take Gonzaga
minus
-23.
Yeah.
Joe Gavassi from winningsportsadvice.com. What's your take on Gonzaga's next matchup as a big home favorite?
So easy to ride the Zags in this one. But rather than do that, we're going to call this the Big Dog Lone Ranger contrary play of the day, because only you and I and all the fans out there will be on the underdog in this one. Underdog is a viable one, though, in San Francisco. As you point out, not only are the Zags 26-0, but they are also have covered the point spread 18 out of 22 times by 140 points net. That includes 12-2 in the conference by 105 points net. Those are huge point spread margins. But now the number goes up, the value comes down, and we look at a San Francisco team who played the Zags to within 15 points in San Francisco, but also comes off a 15-point home loss to BYU in their previous game. What can make Gonzaga interested in this one? I have no idea. St. Mary's under Kyle Smith, who was a former assistant under Randy Bennett at St. Mary's, honed his skills at Columbia the previous 6 years and brought with him to San Francisco an incredible point spread record, which finds his teams to be 13-2 against the spread as a road dog of 8 or more points. They've lost only once by more than 16 points, by 20 at St. Mary's. And I think with a disinterested Gonzaga team coming off their biggest win of the year on the marquee matchup Saturday night, this one's begging for a very curious letdown by Gonzaga. We'll take the Big Dog Lone Ranger play of the day on the underdog here, San Francisco plus the 23.
I'm a little shocked.
Yeah. Here's my take on this one,
I'm
Mike.
shocked.
Everything that Joe Gavassi said makes a lot of sense and seems like it should be right, except all those factors have already been in play in many, many games that Gonzaga's already played this year, and it hasn't mattered.
Exactly, and I have to throw this in there, too, because Joe's got some great points, too, but when they first took the number one spot, that's when you see a lot of teams kind of just, hit a hole and they just lay an egg. This team has not. I got a feeling the coaching has let them know that we are not looking any team. We're not overlooking any team, and we have no room whatsoever to take a day off. I think the fact that they know that this team played them tough within 15, I think they're really going to come out. And I got a feeling that BYU beatdown that San Francisco took might wedge in their heads a little bit more than people think. I think the Zags get it done by 25.
I mean, it's just, why do they care about beating San Francisco by 30? I don't know. Why do they care about beating Santa Clara by 30? Because
they want to be number one and they want to prove it.
Yeah.
Right?
Why do they care about beating San Diego by 30? I don't know, but they did. Joe Gavassi, I mean, they have beaten teams repeatedly by 30, including St. Mary's by 23.
They pounded them. Yeah.
I believe the key in this game is the big win against St. Mary's on national TV Saturday night, forcing the true letdown that Gonzaga has been waiting to have since they were installed as number one. Okay. Staying with my guns here, Lone Ranger, contrary, Big Dog play of the day. San Francisco plus the 23.
All right. Awesome. Joe Gavassi, very, very courageous of you to stick your neck out like that. This is what you do at winningsportsadvice.com. Give a plug for your website.
It is winningsportsadvice.com. Now check out the site tomorrow and click on the articles. I'm going to have a list for you up there of all the undefeated home home courts in America in college basketball, and I'll tell you how to use those to your best advantage as well. That's at winningsportsadvice.com.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. I don't know where you find the time to do everything you do, but by God, you do. And I like the fact, Pete, that he's not wavering at all on that pick, because he's got a record that speaks for itself. So I'm not going with the full game, but I will be on that first half. Joe, thank you so much.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SPR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.